Hey y'all, it's Liz. One more quick video. Two more. Three more maybe. I don't know. Anyways, first of all, this one is from one of my subbies. She's a 20-year-old college student, and she's never had a boyfriend. Never. Well, she had one in the 8th grade, which they only saw each other about 3 times in an 8-month period, so that doesn't count as a boyfriend. Sorry. Let's fast forward. I met a couple of guys that I've liked, and they have liked me back, but nothing ever really came of those feelings. I'm a late bloomer. Now get this. I did not get my first kiss until almost a month after I graduated from high school. When she was 18, she got her first kiss. I go to college out of state now, and I found that it's very hard to find guys to date. I think part of that is because I don't go off campus very much because I don't have a car at school, and I'm not really one to party, though I do go to social events occasionally. Basically, I see the same guys all the time. I find that many of the guys I'm around at school are already in relationships, or they're players, or they don't appeal to me, or I view them as friends only. Because I've never had a relationship at my age, and also because the farthest I've gone with a guy is making out. It makes it hard to talk to my girlfriends about relationships. The guy that I first kissed currently has a girlfriend, but has recently told me that he still likes me and has sometimes sent me innuendos, messages via text and Twitter. We talked a lot during junior and senior year, and I guess we have unresolved feelings since we've never were in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. He is really a nice, funny, caring guy, but sometimes I feel like to him I'm the safety girl, in the sense that I'm always waiting in the wings for him when he's single so that we can talk again, since I'm never in a relationship. Not saying that I want to be with him, but because we are already trusting of each other, I feel like we would already have a foundation for which to build, which might make a first relationship easier to transition into. Well, you know, you're right, because we like familiar things, you know, things that are familiar. A person who's, you know, we already have, like you said, a foundation. I don't like new things. I like the familiar things. I like to be with somebody that I'm familiar with, you know. I think it would be hard for me to go out now and try to date somebody when I'm, you know, well, I couldn't do it anyways. I just have no desire to do that kind of stuff, because I love the little bald-headed guy. I love Mr. Clean. But I understand where you're coming from. Like dating somebody and then breaking up and then going back with them because it's comfortable, it's familiar, and you're comfortable with it. And I understand that. She also says, I really feel sad that I have a non-existent love life and truly feel that I would be happier in a relationship. I've never dated in college, and sometimes it can make you feel like your friends or older family friends are judging you or think something's wrong with you because you've never had a boyfriend. I feel like I'm kind of weirded out, uncomfortable with intimacy. I hate that word because I can't say it. Someone say it. Do a video response and say the word so I'll know how to pronounce it. I know what the word is. I just can't pronounce it. It's just like taters. People are like, what the hell? Fuck you. You know what taters are. Let's see. Also, it's basically because I've been a goody two-shoes my whole life. I don't drink, smoke, do drugs, or have sex. I never have done any of those things. Never. Not even the sex part. The question that she really wants answered is, what can I do to attract a quality guy and open myself up to a relationship, and then the physical portion of the relationship? Originally, I wanted to wait for sex, intercourse more specifically, until marriage, but was not against other forms of intimacy. But now I'm kind of on the fence about it. I am intelligent, reasonably pretty, I think, funny, caring, and have a great personality, but it seems that when I do attract guys, they're creeps, or they just want one thing. Well, set your standards high. Shit, it's all good. You know, you're in college, and you know a lot of guys are just out for one thing. You do know that. And I say that, you know, to have a fairly decent relationship, I really believe in being friends first before lovers. Steve and I were friends before we were lovers, and I think that helped in our relationship, you know. And when the time is right, and believe me on this, when the time is right, you'll know. Having sex for the first time, making love for the first time is a very awkward time, especially when you don't know somebody. But like I said, once you get to know somebody as friends and it progresses into a relationship like that, a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, you will feel more comfortable. And the right man will assure that you are comfortable. He'll make it comfortable for you. It won't be wham bam thank you ma'am, you know. So take your time. The right man will come along. We attract the kind of men that you know, if you're a partier, you go out to the clubs a lot, you're most likely going to attract that type of guy from that kind of establishment. I say just continue being you, and the right man will come along. And when he comes along, and the first time that you are intimate with him, hopefully it'll be just fantastic, and you'll have fireworks going off. Yeah. I don't know if you're a virgin. See, I don't know if he's a virgin too. I don't know if you're going to have fireworks. You know, you might have a dud there. I don't know. I ain't never been with a virgin, so I don't know. I like them when they're a little bit more experienced. But that's me, because I'm worldly. See, I'm out there. I was. So I'm just saying, you take your time. Keep your head on straight. That's what I can tell you. And know that there's a man for you. Pray on it. You know, prayer works. It really does. And that's no joke. So try to keep your standards high. Don't just settle for anybody. Those creeps and guys that are out there for one thing, leave them alone. You know, you need a man that's going to respect you. You know, and if you're the guy that you really do care about, the one that gave you the first kiss, if he's ever out of a relationship, who knows? You know, maybe the man of your dreams has always been right there in front of you, and you guys just never knew it. So, anyways, my subbies are going to help out, and they're going to leave their comments for you. Tell her what she should do. I might tell her something bad, like go out and give it to him. Don't you do that, though. That's a joke. All right. Deuces, baby girl. Have a good one.